Good morning, how are we doing? So, question on apple cider vinegar and green tea. So does apple cider vinegar or green tea help with weight loss? So you might see this a lot, and this comes from, let's start with vinegar. Vinegar comes more from research into glucose responses, so and fullness, which indirectly may help. So people who are given, say, vinegar before a meal tended to show higher levels of satiety hormones, so the hormones that keep you full up for longer. So could it help with weight loss? Maybe. Could it even just be a nice dressing for a salad, which also increases your fibre? It means that you eat more fibre, which also keeps you full up for longer and provides other health benefits. Potentially, yes. So, there's one of those things where there's no harm in doing it, but at the same time, if you're like shotting vinegar, it doesn't have to be like the most expensive vinegar. My advice would be, don't go crazy into that. Like, really, it's the impact of vinegar on your gut and the impact that has on satiety. In short, without going into too much detail, the short chain fatty acids, which sounds really odd because you're trying to burn fat, that are created in that butyrate, if you want to go look at it. Interesting stuff, but in short, it could have potential indirect benefit. Number 2 would be green tea. So I remember when I was doing my postgrad, we actually did some research into the antioxidants in different types of green tea, and also matcha tea and all these different, just black tea, white tea. And black tea and green tea are very much high in antioxidants, different types, but very much similar in terms of antioxidants, but just different types of antioxidants. One thing I say, does it help with weight loss? Well, the main benefit is probably actually the caffeine that you get from a lot of these teas. But in short, it really depends. Does it keep you full up? Like, does it stop you snacking on something else? Does it satisfy you? Because yes, it's, like 3 or 4, maybe 5 calories for a tea bag, if that. It's going to add that in, but if it helps slow you down, if it's nice, if it solves a bit of taste, then great, go for it. That would be my advice on that. It might indirectly help with weight loss. It's not going to be kind of the one thing that stops all, but similar to coffee, in terms of the caffeine, also the antioxidants in coffee, are obviously very beneficial in terms of hunger, satiety. Like, I'll be honest, I wake up and am I hungry? I have a coffee and I'm like, no, I'm not. Good to go. So, I hope that helps. Any questions on that? Any more questions? That was a question that came from yesterday about 3 reasons why you're not losing weight. And someone said, if I had should I add green tea, and should I add matcha tea, and should I add apple cider vinegar, or vinegar in general? It's fine, by the way. It probably doesn't work if it's on fish and chips every day. If it's within your calories though, you might be able to get away with it. Anyway, and how often counts too. You gotta live, right? So any other questions, let me know. Hope that helps. Off to morning sessions now, Chippenham, Devizes, Marlborough, all from home. So I'll